Hi guys, my name is Paulo Magalhães. I will keep going with my videos about mobility. Today I will show something really good for beginners. They are mobility exercises, they are warm-up exercises. And these warm-ups, I will show a couple of them for beginners, others for intermediate, and a couple for advanced. But they are warm-up exercises that you can do it every day. I will start with the shrimp. It's pretty simple exercise, but a lot of people don't know how to do it. And this is crucial for your first classes. If you understand the right stuff in your first classes, you'll be easy to develop your skills. So let's start with the shrimp. So look, I'm here and I need to push my butt back and it starts escaping my hip backwards. But if you keep your butt on the floor and start just doing this, it's hard to do, it's not efficient. You need to do in a way that you're really moving backwards with power. So first detail, tiptoes on the mat, close as possible to my butt. Then I will kind of reach a little bit to one shoulder, just a little, just to remove my butt from the floor. I don't need to go up high here, it's just a little bit. And then I will keep my elbows tied to my body, and the side that I'm going, the elbow, I will kind of tuck my elbow inside, like pulling my elbow to me. And the other side I just keep tight. And then I push the floor, and look, I push my butt away. And then I come back. As soon as I'm coming back, look my foot. It's coming here close to my butt, then I adjust my body, the other foot come here, start bridging again, go to the other side. Boom, then I start bridging again, go to the other side. And then you keep going. Boom. 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 This is the shrimp. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one, another type of hip escape. Very important too. It's a little bit different. Look, this one, I stay sideways like that. My shoulders touching the floor. Same thing, if I try do this thing like dragging my body against the floor, it's too much accurate here. It's stopping me. So I need to lift a little bit. So I use my tiptoes close to my butt, my top leg, close to my butt. I go a little bit to my shoulder, see? Now I'm not touching my butt on the floor. And then from here, keep your elbows tight, I'm going to kick my leg, creating a pendulum, dragging my body with me, with this energy that I'm creating here, and then I switch side. Look, switch side. And then I keep going. Two, I step to the other one, kick, switch side. I swing, switch. I swing, switch, I swing, switch. So guys, the next one is a wobbly shrimp. I'm kind of going half inverted and coming back, but scooting my butt back always. So a common mistake, you guys can try do this falling back. Never fall back. When you fall back, you spread out your body and we cannot move. So I need to keep myself tight here. My thighs are touching my chest. I'm going to fall sideways and a little bit forward. I keep my foot on the floor, the same side I'm falling. I keep my foot on the floor. I bring my hip up. Look, this other leg come here with me. Now I pendulum this leg to come back and I sit up. Boom. You sit up. Then I start falling to the other side. Tiptoes on the mat. Bring my hip up. Swing, fall to the side, and you keep doing. Boom. One thing that helped me here, when I'm falling to the side, I keep my hand, my forearm connected with my thigh. This will help me move. If I fall like that, it's hard to move. Automatically spreading out myself. So I need to fall with this arm here. So then look, when I fall, I start pointing my knee to the floor, my toes on the floor, bring my hip up, boom. And I'm always scooting back. Look, pushing the floor, scooting back. Pushing the floor, scooting back. Now the next one, reverse shrimp. Look, the reverse shrimp. We're going to start here. I lay down and I crunch myself forward and I extend my leg a little bit and I'm trying to connect my thigh with my chest here. I'm tight. Now what I'm going to do, I will point my toes on the mat and I will bring my butt close to my heel. And then I switch sides. Look, I'm here, always with my elbows connected here. Look, boom, and I switch. Boom, and I switch. Boom, switch. Now another one. Very important for the warm-up and especially for white belts. Every white belt needs to do this exercise every day. This is really simple exercise and it's fun to do. So this one I will kind of do a half row. I'm going to do a back row, but I will not complete my back row. I will give up from this back row. So I'm here, I'm going back. The same side I'm going to that direction. I will touch my foot on the floor. Look, I go. My foot and my shoulder are touching the floor. Look, this shoulder is out of the floor. This foot is out of the floor. The other foot is in the floor. And this shoulder is on the floor. Then I just sit. Boom. Opposite. Sit. Sit. And to come back. Now this foot and this shoulder are touching the floor. Boom. Sit. Boom, sit, boom, sit. This other one is really good too. Scooting back, just to learn how to move your body. This is a hip escape, but using your hands. Look, I'm here like a technical stand-up in base. My base for the technical stand-up, because I can just stand up here. But I will not stand up, I'm playing on bottom. I'm playing guard. Look, I'm connected here. If I do this, the guy can armbar me, flying armbar. So I'm tight. What I'm going to do, I use my foot, my opposite hand, and I scoot back. I switch. Scoot back. I switch. And I'm always connected here. Switch. Switch. Really simple exercise. Another exercise. It's kind of arm drag. In the real arm drag, I need to connect my hands in my opponent and I drag myself up or I drag my opponent down. I don't post my hands on the mat to the arm drag. I need to grab him and boom. I cannot do this, use my hands. But in this exercise, a solo drill, I'm going to post my foot, my hand, and I will drag myself like kind of a fake arm drag, an air arm drag. Boom, I switch side. Boom, 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 switch side. Boom. One more. I call this switching base. So I have this hand, my opposite foot, I can just stand up here. Technical stand up in base. But I'm going to keep my leg through like that, and I will switch. Boom. Boom. I'm almost jumping and boom. Kick. But you keep doing this, walking back and forward. So look, I start here, and I start kind of crawling forward. It's a switching base crawl. Every time I switch, I go forward. I switch, going forward. One more. Look, this one is really good and important. You're training your abs. So I'm here. Look, I cannot touch my feet on the floor. I'm here, up. Crunching myself, like I need to use my muscles here. You cannot relax. Boom. And now I start moving my shoulders side to side and my legs side to side, but in a coordinated movement. Like when my legs are going to one side, my shoulders are going to the opposite side. And I keep doing. Look, and I start moving, moving, moving. And I can come back. you can slow down. When you learn, when you get more coordination, you slow down. You go up, 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 up. Come back. Up, up, up. When you are good on this one, with a lot of coordination, understanding the movement, you can start closing triangles using the same movement. Look, I'm warming up. Close the triangle. Close the triangle. Close the triangle. Coming back. Close the triangle. Close the triangle. Okay guys, these are very good exercise for a Jiu Jitsu warm-up. I didn't talk about now break falls and technical stand-up, because I'm going to talk about break falls and technical stand-up in a specific video for your first class in Jiu Jitsu. What you need to know in your first class in Jiu Jitsu, or before your first class. You can prepare yourself at home and then you go to your first class. Why I'm talking about that, like prepare yourself at home and then go to the class? If you know the school, some schools they teach you step by step in this first class. This is really good, this is really important. But some schools don't. And then you get there and the guy think, oh, he know how to roll, but sometimes when you were a kid, you never roll in your life. You never play outside rolling over your neck. So, looks pretty simple, but if you don't know the nuances, the small details about that, you will not get hurt. But you feel sore, and maybe you get frustrated with the situation, and you stop your Jiu-Jitsu because a small thing like that. So that's the reason I make this video, showing some exercises, some drills, that you need to learn in your first class of Jiu-Jitsu. Okay? Okay guys, see you in the next video. Thank you.
Se você assistiu até aqui e gostou do vídeo, dá uma força pro canal, clica no joinha, dá um like aí, se inscreve no canal e até a próxima. Valeu, pessoal!